At 95 years old, Clint Eastwood is still rewriting the definition of aging. He's not just alive and well, he's directing films, walking tall, riding horses, and keeping a posture most men in their 50s would envy. His mind is sharp, his energy steady, and his discipline untouched. It's almost unreal to think this man was born in 1930, yet still wakes up every day with purpose, focus, and a hunger to keep creating. No surgery, no fancy trainers, no miracle pills, just pure discipline and a set of unbreakable rules. And you'll be shocked when we tell you what he said about aging at the end of this video, because it completely changes how we think about growing old. The legend who refuses to age, Clint Eastwood has never been the kind of man who plays by the rules of time. When most people his age are slowing down, he's out on film sets working long days, editing scenes, and walking miles between takes. He's one of the last living symbols of old-school grit, calm, stoic, and precise. But what's truly astonishing isn't just that he's still active, it's that he still looks strong. His face carries the lines of wisdom, not weakness. His posture is straight, his voice is clear, and his eyes still hold that signature Eastwood intensity. He once said, "I don't let the old man in." That's not a clever quote, and it's a philosophy. He doesn't allow age to dictate how he lives. Every choice, every habit, every meal, he controls it all. That mindset is his real secret. Breakfast, the power of simplicity. For breakfast, Clint doesn't go for pancakes, bacon, or any of the big American breakfasts he grew up around. His first meal of the day is modest, deliberate, and nutrient-focused. Most mornings, it's a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. It's not glamorous, but it works. The oats give him slow-burning energy, the berries flood his body with antioxidants, and the flax seeds provide omega-3 fatty acids that keep his heart and brain in shape. He eats with purpose, not for pleasure. On some days, he swaps oatmeal for egg whites and sautéed vegetables, a light, protein-packed meal that fuels him without making him sluggish. He doesn't add sauces, butter, or cheese. He keeps it clean, just enough to satisfy his hunger while giving his body exactly what it needs. He drinks plenty of water, sometimes green tea, and avoids coffee most of the time. For him, mornings are about control. No chaos, no rush, no spikes in energy, just calm, steady fuel. Lunch, lean, light, and balanced. Lunch follows the same philosophy, simple, functional, and lean. Clint typically eats grilled fish or chicken with a large salad or steamed vegetables on the side. No fried foods, no heavy starches, no greasy dressings. His salads are colorful and full of life. Spinach, peppers, broccoli, kale, and avocado. Sometimes he'll drizzle olive oil and lemon juice over it for flavor, but that's it. He believes food should nourish, not numb. To most people, this kind of meal might look boring, but for Clint, it's fuel that allows him to keep working for hours without crashing. He doesn't snack between meals, doesn't crave sugar, and doesn't overeat. He eats like a soldier because his discipline is stronger than his appetite. Dinner, recovery, and rest. Dinner for Clint is early and clean. He doesn't believe in eating late at night because it interferes with the body's natural recovery. He eats before sunset whenever possible, giving his system time to digest before sleep. A typical dinner might be baked salmon or trout, served with quinoa or beans and a side of steamed greens like kale or spinach. The fish provides omega-3s, the grains give slow, steady carbohydrates, and the greens offer the minerals his body needs to stay sharp. On some nights, he'll enjoy lentil soup or a simple vegetable stir-fry cooked in olive oil. He ends the meal with herbal tea instead of dessert. That small ritual, finishing the day with something warm and calming, is part of his secret to peaceful rest. He treats food like medicine, not entertainment. Every meal has a purpose: to fuel, repair, and prepare. The 4 foods Clint Eastwood never touches. Clint's longevity comes down to the things he doesn't eat as much as the things he does. He avoids 4 foods at all costs, and these rules haven't changed for decades. Number 1, sugar and desserts. He sees sugar as poison. No sodas, no candy, no sweetened snacks. He's known to say that sugar is the fastest way to age yourself, inside and out. It inflames the body, dulls the mind, and makes the skin sag. Instead of sugary treats, he relies on natural sweetness from fruits and vegetables. For him, sugar isn't a reward, it's a trap. Number 2, refined carbs. He avoids white bread, pastries, pasta, and processed grains. These foods burn fast, spike insulin, and drain energy. They also make people sluggish and lazy, something Clint has no tolerance for. Instead, he eats whole grains like quinoa and brown rice, which provide slow, steady energy. Number 3, processed meats. He's very selective about protein. Red meat is rare, and processed meats like bacon, sausages, or deli cuts are completely off the table. He believes they cause inflammation and heart stress. His body thrives on cleaner protein: fish, chicken, beans, and eggs. Number 4, alcohol in excess. Clint isn't completely against alcohol, but he treats it with respect. He might enjoy a small glass of wine on occasion, but he avoids regular drinking. Alcohol, he says, dulls the mind and ruins sleep. Two things he refuses to sacrifice. His sharp focus and clarity are far more valuable than any drink. These rules might sound simple, but they've built him a body that refuses to break down. His exercise routine. Clint's workouts have always been straightforward and practical. No personal trainers shouting encouragement, no fancy gym equipment. Just a man, his body, and consistency. He focuses on functional strength, movements that help him live, not just look fit. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, pull-ups, light weights, and walking. He still plays golf, hikes, and rides horses. He believes you should move your body every day but never destroy it. His workouts are short and smart. He doesn't overtrain, he trains for longevity. For Clint, exercise isn't about vanity, it's about staying useful. He once said, "I don't train to look good in a mirror, I train to keep doing what I love." That's why he's still strong enough to spend 10-hour days on set, even at 95. But here's the question, how does a man who's nearly a century old still look younger than men half his age? Is it really just good genes, or is there something deeper? Because maybe aging isn't just about biology, maybe it's about daily discipline. Maybe it's the decision not to let the old man in, to refuse comfort, to refuse excuses, and to keep showing up no matter how old the calendar says you are. The supplements he uses wisely. Even with a clean diet, Clint supports his nutrition with a few key supplements. He doesn't believe in overloading on pills, but he uses what truly matters. He takes a daily multivitamin to fill in the small nutritional gaps. He includes vitamin C for immune strength and collagen support. He takes omega-3 fatty acids to keep his heart, joints, and brain healthy. Magnesium helps him sleep better and recover from activity. And every so often, he takes probiotics to keep his digestion in balance. That's it. No extremes, no marketing tricks, just science-backed basics that support his clean lifestyle. The mind behind the body. Clint's greatest strength isn't physical, it's mental. He's always believed that the mind controls the body, not the other way around. His sharpness comes from his lifelong curiosity and focus. He still directs films, reads scripts, edits scenes, and makes decisions every day. He keeps his mind active through storytelling, learning, and staying creative. Directing, he says, keeps his brain sharp and his spirit alive. When he's not working, he spends time outdoors, away from noise and distraction. He's careful about stress. He doesn't dwell on negativity or waste time on anger. That calm, unshakable demeanor you see on screen is the same off-screen. He practices gratitude every morning, starting his day with quiet reflection. He doesn't chase happiness, he builds it through purpose and peace. Clint's longevity rules, he lives by 5 rules that have carried him through decades of success, strength, and health. Rule 1, eat and live clean. He treats his body like a machine that deserves the best fuel. No processed foods, no junk, no extremes. Rule 2, train for function, not fame. He focuses on strength and mobility, not muscles or size. Rule 3, discipline over motivation. He does what needs to be done every single day, regardless of how he feels. Rule 4, keep the mind sharp through creative work. Directing, reading, and learning are his mental workouts. Rule 5, consistency beats perfection. He doesn't chase trends. He just stays steady. Small, right actions every day. That's what keeps him young. His philosophy on aging. When asked about growing old, Clint once said, "Don't let the old man in." That simple line holds the truth behind everything he does. He doesn't focus on the number. He focuses on the mission. Aging for him is just another challenge to overcome, not something to fear. He believes people age faster when they give up on curiosity, stop learning, and stop moving. That's why he's still working at 95, because to Clint Eastwood, the day you stop creating is the day you start aging. So what's the secret? It's not a miracle diet or an expensive supplement. It's discipline, simplicity, and respect for the body. It's the refusal to give in to comfort, to laziness, to excuses. Clint Eastwood has proved that youth isn't something you lose. It's something you protect through your daily choices. If Clint Eastwood can look and move like this at 95, then age really is just a number. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Start where you are. Eat real food, move daily, rest deeply, and stop letting the old man in. Because aging doesn't happen in your body first, it happens in your mind. And before you go, wait till you see our next video about Harrison Ford's unbelievable secret to staying fit and fearless at 82. What he does every morning will surprise you and might just change your routine forever.